My name is, according to my birth certificate, it says A. Brandon. And, somebody was calling on the phone playing games or something like that. I don't know what's going on, but, someone's voice. Someone's been playing with the identity, of my wife and my family, So, I just wanted to make this really, really clear. Okay? My name, according to my birth certificate, is A. Brandon. And there should be a marriage license, on the screen with the videos on the YouTube page, And the character of my wife, I don't know how many times I have to keep explaining this, but, my wife is not sexually attracted to anyone with these letters in their government name. S I Y K M H T E P W C U G Z X F, or anyone with a middle name starting with the letter D, or anyone who changed their name. This is America, and according to, the federal laws of freedom of religion, well, you should know, according to this video and the information, since I am the husband and I am married, that having sex with those types are against our religion. For her, it must be me. So anyone that has those letters, SYK, MHT, EP, WC, UGZ, X, or F, whether it's in their first name, their middle name, or their last name, anyone that is sexually attracted to you is not my wife, because there is a code of honor and there is a special, system that me and my wife have in case of emergency, And I believe all religions are telling the truth about something. So, I don't know when other people celebrate their Sabbath on the first day or the second day or Sunday or Saturday or sun up or sundown on Friday or whatever. And I believe all religions are telling the truth about something. But this video has been made in case of an emergency of any kind of identity politics or confusion or, problems with understanding the identity of me and my wife, because some people seem to have trouble with understanding and accepting a relationship, So, someone, I don't really know what's going on. It's crazy, But I am not suicidal, and I am not a threat to myself or others, of course, you know. So anyone saying, you know, that they are my wife, you know, well, you know, all you would have to do is check their history and their background and, you know, the people that they claim they are sexually attracted to or the people who they think are sexy and all of that and all of that. And, you know, my wife is not sexually attracted to anyone with these letters in their government name. SIYKMHTEPWCUGZXL, or anyone with a middle name starting with the letter D, or anyone who changed their name just so that they can fit the description or something like that, you know, some cheater or something like that, someone that wanted to be smart or something like that, you know. I may not be the smartest person, but at least I know about my wife and what she does and does not like, you know. So it's crazy, you know. I might not know where she's at. I might not know what she's doing. I might not know how it is that this communication works. So, you know, whoever the person is that's attracted to somebody, you know, with the letters SIYKMHTEPWCUGZXL, any of those letters in their first name, middle name, or last name, or anyone with a middle name starting with the letter D, well, I don't want you anyway because you are not my wife, because you do not match her character, and I am not a cheater. So stop harassing me, stop stalking me, and stop bothering me, you know. It's crazy, you know. So it's on the screen, you know, and, you know, my name is a Brandon according to my birth certificate, and I don't have any of those letters, you know, in my name, you know, and my middle name does not start with the letter D, you know, that way. So, you know, these situations where, you know, her last name on the marriage license says Williams. So, you know, it has a W in it. So she is not attracted to people, you know, with Williams or Will and, you know, those with those letters in their name, you know. So, you know, it would be no reason for any of the people that claim they were my family or my brothers or any of that, you know, that use those names, or any of the people that claim they were her family or her brothers, you know, the people that use those names with those letters in it, it would really be no reason for them, you know, to, you know, make such types of problems for themselves, you know, when me, myself, as the husband, you know, no matter how hard explaining this is, the letters SYKMHTEPWCUGZXF, you know, mostly all of them have those letters in their name. So, you know, in those situations, you know, none of them are my wife because, you know, the people that they chose, you know. So my wife is my wife, and I am the husband, of course, you know. And this video is me, once again, Brandon Johnson, in case of an emergency, telling that someone was trying to call on the telephone, and when I picked up the telephone, they didn't say nothing or whatever. And, it's crazy because, I don't think that whoever it is that was calling is my wife. I don't know who it is, and I wouldn't want to be accused of cheating. So, the letters are on the screen, of course, So anyone with the middle name starting with the letter D, or anyone that said that they think people are sexy, or that they think people are cute, or that they like people with the letters in their name that have the letters SIYKMHTEPWCUGZXF. If they have any of those letters in there, first name, last name, or middle name, or if they tried to change their name, those people, whoever, says that they like them, or those people, they are not my wife, And, there was a special, code to it so that in case someone tried to cheat, they would get caught in that clause, It was a special clause for them to get caught in, to where anyone with a middle name starting with the letter D, So, so the SIYKMHTEPWCUGZXF, if they have any of those letters, in the green, of course, in their first name, last name, or middle name, any girl, that wants to have sex with them or attracted to them are not my wife, because, according to our religion, the way I was taught, my wife only wants sexual relationships with me, just me, and no other girl or guy, that way, So it seemed like someone been, playing the game on the phone or something like that. But, I'm not trying to play, I'm trying to pray, So being married, the character of me and the character of my wife, and my name is a Brandon, according to my birth certificate. And I don't have a S, a I, a Y, a K, a M, a H, a T, a E, a P, a W, a C, a U, a G, a Z, a X, a F. I don't have any of those letters in my name. First name, middle name, or last name, And of course, my middle name does not start with the letter D. So, for the family and the children of my marriage, of course, maybe this information helps identify the person being fake, because it is not me.